Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my long promised non-astro storing video. At one point I had these organized and ready to go, but I kept delaying filming, and so now I have a mess called Everything But Astro. So this might be a very, very chaotic storing video. Some of them are like planned and marked like I normally do. Others are not. You'll be able to see a new binder today as well. Yeah, so I guess let's get started. I am going to challenge myself today to talk about to not talk about astro, because you guys know that I could probably talk about them for hours, and we don't want to do that today. We want to try to give some love to my other groups because I do love them. I do. You guys might not think I do, but I really do. I do have a couple of cards that need to just be put back up from going to concerts and stuff. And many of these cards are going to be just keeping up with the new releases and getting those stored. There is a little bit of back collecting, as you see with these ATs cards, which that might be a disaster because I have no idea where those go. No idea where those go. I have some new additions because we all need new collections to begin, right? Some love for ONEUS. Some love for my collecting album, so binder, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I think everybody but day 6 will be represented today, so that's exciting. Well, everybody but day 6 and of course astro. So let's get started now that I sort of kind of have them separated. And I'm just gonna grab a random binder because, as I stated previously, I don't have any of them really marked. So I just grabbed this one. So that's Monsta X. That's not Monsta X. I did. I combined them. You guys, I'm already off to a bad start. Okay, so I believe these Monsta X cards I did mark before I gave up on marking them. So here's to fingers crossed that I won't give Lexi an aneurysm again when she watches this video. But it's been a hot minute, and look, I even color coordinated them, so hopefully she won't have an aneurysm, because I believe last time she was ready to have an aneurysm when I didn't put those photo cards up correctly. So there's that. So what's going on in the life of Monsta X? I don't know if you guys saw some of the water bomb footage, but Shonu, come on, Shonu, give us all a break, please. That man is just gorgeous. So they just did water bomb. Lucky you guys who got to actually see it in person. And what else is going on? Oh, they announced their comeback for September. Very excited for that. And then very excited for their first official comeback. I hope IM gets to participate in the comeback, considering he's on a health hiatus. So hopefully that gets cleared up before September, or before he has to enlist. And I also think shortly after the comeback, we're gonna have a tour drop. So I hope you guys are ready for that. So that'll be exciting. I'm hoping that Monsta X is a little nicer to us and they do seated for all tickets, and that they're not $900 for VIP like I heard TXT was, and that they give us more than 3 days before, you know, the tour drops, and then tickets go on sale. So that would be nice, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure the tour is going to announce shortly thereafter, so I hope you guys are ready if you want. It would be really nice to see them again, since, what was it, 2019 was the last time, and the first time that Lexi and I saw them. I think this completes this set for me, so that's exciting. Honey. I really hate how cheap these photo cards are. They're like paper thin. No, and then I also have the group photo card. I guess I need to buy more of this color. Sleeves. So let's see. September, comeback, and then there's going to be a tour. And then I guess if IM's injury that he currently has isn't too bad, hopefully, well, isn't too bad, he'll be enlisting next. So, because I think he's got to enlist very, very, very soon. So either it's going to be before the tour or after the tour. I really hope after the tour. I really hope after the tour, because it would be nice to see Monsta X in its entirety at a concert, because the 2019 concert, Shonu wasn't there, and so I kind of know Monsta X without Shonu. And I am looking forward. That doesn't go there. You guys, did y'all just see what I did? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, yes, okay. It's a keynote. Never mind. Okay. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. I don't even trust myself at this point. Anyways, so I don't know Monsta X with Shonu, so it'll be exciting to see him and to learn him and see his stage presence, because I'm pretty sure it is just amazing. Let me put this IM up. So I emptied out all my oh, I forgot the word. Oh Lord, it's going to be a long storing video, you guys. I'm sorry. we're just gonna put him right here. Photo card holders. It was a holder. The holder was the word that was tripping me up. Photo card holders. So I have a few that need to be put up, and I figured I'd just go ahead and do that today. All right, so the next one I grabbed was TXT. I have a few of those. A couple of back collecting, but I think most of it is going to be new photo cards for new releases with just a little bit of back collecting. So that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do new sleeves. Yep. Blue Hour, Thursday's Child, and Free Fall. And I believe this is the, yep, I had it marked. This was one of the ones I'd already marked. The Kininkai is such a cute little baby. That one's 2 more to go. Did I mark these? I did. Okay. We have another Hunan-Kai. So I hope everybody who wanted tickets to go see TXT was able to purchase tickets to see TXT, this new upcoming tour. I guess since the last time I've talked about TXT, they had Love Language Drop, which we'll be putting up, and they had, they just released the next Star chapter. I don't remember what it's called. I haven't received my copies yet. I'm a little irritated with shipping at the moment. So yeah, FedEx lost a package. So yeah, and I'm kind of concerned because this TXT package is being shipped. Y'all, I did it again. Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, so the TXT comeback that just dropped is being shipped by FedEx. Yeah, so I'm a little concerned and panicky because, well, my last shipment is MIA, and their customer service sucks. So how should I do this? I think I'm gonna put them in order of release. So we have Gum. I might change it, who knows. And then we can do Panic, which is Bumgu's single, which those are super cute. And then we got 5 cards, that works. I guess put that one in the center maybe. Like that. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. Again, like I said, I might rearrange, do group, and then put solos all at the after group or something. Who knows? Then let's see what else is going on with TXT. Subin and his watermelon going watermelon eating skills. Intriguing. Like, how do you learn that you can eat an entire slice of watermelon in like 3 seconds without dying? Because if I did that, I would have choked. I mean, I choke when it's itty bitty little pieces. Is this the right color? When it's cut up in little bite sizes and it's just a little too juicy, I choke. So I mean, I don't know how you learn that skill, but I think he just enjoys going viral for the most random things. Well, that's why I think we all love him. Subin. Let's see. Then we have love language. Right? Yes. I think those were the pre-order benefits, and these were the album cards. So we have 2 sets of album cards. And a set of pre-order benefits. Yeah, so I tend to not yeah, I don't think I'm awake yet. I did have 3 cups of coffee before I started filming, but this brain's not braining. So I tend to not memorize or figure out like the number of cards in a new release. I just kind of wing it once I get them and try to put them up, which is probably not the best plan, but I guess TXT was kind of nice by just doing 2 sets. I don't know, this love language merch album, I wasn't a huge fan of. I don't know if I actually broke mine or I'm just not intelligent enough to figure out how it works, but it really didn't do anything. I don't know what I was expecting from it either after unlocking it, so I don't know, it was weird. And then I don't know, it was my first time where Coco Dive disappointed me as well, because usually they do a really good job on ensuring no duplicates when you do the pre-orders, and so I ended up with duplicate pre-order benefits. But it's okay. I just it was just, I don't know, it was just a little bit of a disappointment. And then on top of that, when they announced the new comeback, which it's really good, I enjoy it, it just I don't know, $200 for a comeback is crazy. I don't know if y'all saw all the versions. I mean, we had the little compass merch album, then you had the keychain merch album, which had 3 versions, and then you had the actual photo book version, and then you had a whole nother one that was red. I don't know what they were all called. And then you had, of course, their individual version. Y'all, these versions have got to stop. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't help because I ended up buying all of them, even though I was not very happy about it. But here we are. I don't know why I'm complaining if I bought them all. So, there's that. But yeah, so I have duplicates. Weverse benefits and yeah, it is what it is. I'll go hunting for the other two that I need. But yeah, no, it was just kind of like a little letdown. It was nice that they gave you the full sets of photo cards, but then on top of that, it was, you know, if you bought duplicate albums, it was a weird feeling, because then I have all these sets of cards now. I don't know. That whole capitalism, the big thing most of us rage against when it comes to K-pop. But we'll see. Anyways, love my boys. Don't love capitalism. Do love the photo cards. And yeah, that's it for TXT. So, go. Still planning at some point swapping them out of this binder. So I don't really like how I have my TXT binder set up. So hoping that it probably, I don't know, at some point. Maybe when they stop announcing comebacks, I'll spend some money on upgrading their binder. But until then, all right, so this is the Not Collecting collection, which we have some BTS around here somewhere. So I have these two Sugar cards, and then when we went to Atlanta, actually yesterday, to pick up Lexi's wallet that she left at the K-pop store the week before, I went ahead and picked up these guys. I've been looking at them. Every time I go, I look at them, so why not? Maybe just add a little bit. Look at Jungkook in his baby face. I mean, it's not a serious collection as far, but so let's see. It was really cool to, I mean, I'm guessing it's true. I mean, it could also not be true, but I heard Jungkook flew back to Korea to send ONEUS off to the military since he's going tomorrow. That's really sweet. Great friendship, which that's got to be a really interesting friendship considering they're the same age, but their positions within their groups is completely different, right? Because ONEUS is one of the eldest in his group, and Jungkook is the baby in his group. So they probably have very different experiences as far as, you know, that's concerned. I figure, I don't know anything about DKZ, but somebody sent this as a freebie in one of my purchases. So I just figured I'd do the same thing as I did with Just Be. I know a little bit more about Just Be. I actually listened to them. But I figured I'd just go ahead and put him, Mingyu Jun, right here, just for now. All right, so I do have a couple of the rose cards that I need to put up that will go in here, but oh Lord, how many sleeves did I put in here? Oh, I think I just put all of them in there. Okay. Whew. I do have some new rose cards to put up, but they'll be put up in a different binder, and y'all see that binder, I think, here in just a minute, because I think I might do that one next if I pull it next. So these are just old cards that are getting put back up because I took these to the concert with me. And as I was picking out photo cards to take with me for the rose, I realized I really don't have a lot of cards for them. I don't know, I don't search for the rose cards, and they don't just automatically appear in my presence. So, yeah. But I also have, I forgot Day 6 got put in here because I repurposed a binder. So, I think I'm going to put my new set here, and I'm going to move him to white. Yoontak, I need to work on Yoontak because that man. Anyway, so I have these 2 new Jackson cards, and I think this man will look beautiful in black. So I want him to be in the black sleeves. This is a really horrible picture, by the way, you guys. You guys, I know being different, but this is rough. This is rough. Poor baby. It's okay though. Still love you. So, let's see. So I got 2 new Jackson cards. We'll put a sleeve in, and we'll put him in white. And maybe one day I'll have more Yoontak cards. I think he just dropped a solo, which is super cute. It's a collab with another artist. Don't get me lying to you, I have no idea what their name was. But it's a good one. If you want to venture into trot, I really enjoy his voice and his music. Alrighty, so it's my newest collection to this. Alright, what do we have next? I said we have new rose cards. Okay, so the new rose cards are the trading cards for the concert. And so I have started, so I have to blur this out, figure out how to do that. But that's my Go One that I won at the concert. Yeah, got the whole set signed. So this is my newest binder. It's my concert trading cards for the concerts that I have. It's not very pretty because I haven't really organized it, and I also put in the light sticks. So yeah, I think I'll just put the rose right here in the front. And I think that's what I'm going to do going forward, is just have all the trading cards I don't really have these in any specific order, so they're not in neat order or anything like that, but I got both sets, so that's exciting. I guess the rose I usually do in black, so I guess I'll continue black. Yeah, this concert, you guys, they always talk about how they want their music to heal, and I've given them a hard time in past videos about how emotionally heavy their songs are and the albums, and I haven't been able to listen to them on repeat. But hearing them live, listening to Woo-sung Joke, listening to Dojun and Woo-sung playing on the stage, and seeing Jeff and Hajun, it just changed the feeling of their cards. Oh, that's weird. The feeling of their cards. The feeling of their music. And I have been listening to them pretty much nonstop, except for with the new, you know, my other groups doing their new comebacks. But and it's felt different. So I hope if you had the chance to go see them, you went and saw them, and you understand what I'm trying to say, because it was just healing. It's amazing. I kind of considered it kind of a little bit cheesy, right? I mean, I know music heals, and music is definitely very emotional, and I don't know why these are not fitting, and all that, you know, all that jazz. But it was an interesting experience, and I'm not a big crier. I am not a big crier. Y'all can ask Lexi. It takes a lot to make me cry. But the first, like, during sound check, and Woo-sung wasn't even being serious, and I just ended up having a little bit of tears, because his voice is just so freaking amazing. And it's also interesting because we've seen the Rose before, and I didn't have that kind of a reaction. But the first Rose concert was a horrible experience. And so maybe because that experience was so horrible, like it was a complete disaster. I mean, the venue, it was delayed, the temperature, I mean, the whole thing was just horrible. Let me rephrase that. The experience was horrible. The Rose, they were fantastic. It's just that the experience, I guess, didn't let me appreciate the Rose as much as I should have. So the second time seeing them was a completely different experience. Completely different experience. And it was so worth it. It just made things just it made life just a little bit better. And that sounds cheesy, but I think it did. So, with that being said, if you guys ever get to see the Rose, go see the Rose. All right, so I have a whole bunch of ONEUS to put up, because they did the whole, they did a whole bunch of they did solo polka albums. And then they did a full group album. So these photo cards are mostly the solo polka albums, minus, is this everyone? Yeah, oh yeah, this is everyone. Okay, so I was able to pre-order 4 out of the 5 solo albums. I didn't understand that there was a timeline, so that there was only a 2-week window to pre-order, so Suho taught me that. So I missed his, but I was able to get one set when we went to Atlanta, so at the K-pop store. I was able to pick one polka album up, because that's literally all they had was one. So at least I have one. Then I was able to do all of the polka albums for the rest of the members, the other 4, and I bought 3 of them, so I have all of the pre-order benefits for them. But then I kept putting off pre-ordering the group album, and yeah, so I didn't order because when I went to go order, I forgot about the time zone difference. I like how. All right, everyone. So I just thought, since my phone decided it didn't have any more storage, in the middle of my last storing video filming, it cut off during ONEUS, which is very sad because I had a lot of ONEUS cards to put up. I thought I would just go ahead and do a flip through and show you guys what I added. It wasn't, so I added this new set of pre-order benefits, and I'm telling you guys, I think I'm gonna have to like scour and find every single handbook photo card I can ever find, because I just love these guys when they dress in handbook. Okay, so this is where I was working when my video cut out, or my phone cut out actually. So I don't think I got a lot of time to talk about anything, but with ONEUS, I was able, I learned a lot with pre-ordering this era with ONEUS. So ONEUS did solo albums, or solo polka albums, which were all super cute and the songs were great. But with Soho, I learned that there was a 2-week time frame to purchase the albums with the pre-order benefits. And so I missed his, but I was able to pick up one polka album, only one polka album, from my local K-pop store in Atlanta. So that's why I have these. And each of the polka albums came with a set of 9 cards. These are the full sets. And then they came with, they came with an individual card, three random cards. Each polka album had one individual card with a random of 3 that we could collect. I don't know why this is so difficult. So you'll see that several of the members were really nice to me, and I got the full sets, but because I only bought one polka album for Soho, I only have one of his, and Zion, I had a duplicate, so there's that. And then we had QR codes. See, I did it backwards. I knew that wasn't right. So these are, yes, these are the 1 of 3 cards that you could get in the album. And then you had the pre-order benefits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I don't have Soho's. So those were the pre-order benefits. Now, I don't think I put something in right, because, and then, oh, I forgot how I did it myself. Oh my God, you guys, this is so difficult. Okay, so we have pre-order benefits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. QR codes, QR cards, which was 1 per album. And so I have all 5 of those. And for the pre-order benefits, album cards, pre-order benefits. Yeah, so, oh Lord, this was really much more difficult than I anticipated, you guys. But yeah, so these are the cards that I was putting up, which was a disaster in its own right, trying to figure this out. And as you can tell, I still don't have it figured out. But yeah, I mean, come on, look at that. He did an MV with a cat. That was so cute. I loved it. I wish I hadn't read the comments when I watched the music video for the first time, because it would have been a little bit nicer to not have had the spoiler that a cat appears in the MV. But it's okay. It's still my favorite MV, I think. But anyways, so I also did not, the whole time zone thing, I totally forgot about it. So I missed ordering their full group album Comeback. And so I haven't purchased any of those yet, so I don't have any of those cards. But these are the cards for the solo polka albums. And they are on tour now, and if you are able to go, I hope you go and see them, because they are amazing live. I hope I get to see them as well. Yeah, so I just wanted to add this to the end of my video, because I feel like they don't get enough love from me. And then they didn't even get any love from my phone. So those were the photo cards that I did put up while I was filming. But anyways, so lessons learned. Next time I buy a phone, I definitely need to make sure I buy one with more storage. But I bought this one before I was doing a lot of filming. So there is that as well. But until next time, you guys have a great day. Bye.